need to change your accent. You don't need to become somebody else. You don't need to become Pam or somebody else. No, you need to do you. What do you want to say to that, Bami? Yeah.
So the thing is, I personally feel that people with accents, right? You actually have more leverage than people with. I think everybody even has accent in the world. Let's be honest.
Yes.
There's British accent. There is American accent. But
that's right.
That's what makes us different. That's what makes you peculiar.
Unique. Yes.
And what makes you unique? And if you literally have accent, you already have like an edge above everyone else in the industry because there's something distinctive about you. There's something different about you. So there's no point in trying to want to change your accent. Why would you want to change it? It makes no sense. To be honest, especially when you can literally create an amazing story from there. You can literally be vulnerable with people. Yes. You can literally create amazing success story from your accent. Come on.
Yeah.
Support us by subscribing to our channel. And don't forget to turn on the bell. We publish it 3 times a week. Incredible tutorials, interviews, strategies, and all sorts of things to help you to grow your business.
So for anybody who's watching this for the first time, Wildcard is a moment where I'm going to ask Bami to choose any number between 1 and 5. And I have a series of questions here. And whatever number he chooses, I will ask him the question. Now, just to let you all know, Bami does not know what these questions are. Do you, Bami?
Of course not, I don't.
At this stage, people get very, very nervous. Don't worry, Bami. These are questions that I believe you can answer, but they're fun questions from our audience. So, can you choose for me any number between 1 and 5?
Can I choose 3.5?
3.5? Unfortunately, I don't have a number there.
So maybe you combine question number 3 and 4 together.
All right, so let's do 2 questions then. Yeah, let's do second. We'll do 2 questions. We'll do question 3 and 4.
Oh my God! No, I was like, just make that to become one question. But number 3.
Number 3. Okay, brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 3. Ooh, number 3 is a good question, Bami, and I hope you can answer this, and I'm sure you will. So number 3 says, I live in Kenya and I have a very strong accent. I often worry that when I promote my business online and people hear my accent, that they won't be investing in me. What would you say to me and how do I get over this? Good question, right?
Man, that's an amazing question that I actually created content on like 3 weeks ago, actually. So thank you for asking that question.
Yes.
Yeah. So the thing is, your accent means nothing, to be honest. I have accent myself. Like, I'm a Nigerian. I'm a punk Yoruba person from the western part of Nigeria. All right. But the thing is, your accent is not really the problem, okay? It's not really, your accent is not what is making you concerned. The real thing making you concerned is the fear of judgment, all right, and rejection by people. And that's what you need to address. That fear of rejection and judgment is what you need to address. So now, I wouldn't tell you to not care about what people think of your accent, all right? Of course, like, you should actually care about what people think. If you don't care about what people think, it's just you lying to yourself. For me personally, even as of now, like, I've been able to be like 100,000 followers on Instagram. I still care so much about what people think. But what makes me constantly put myself out there still with my accent, a Nigerian accent, is simply because I focus more on what my mind says and not what my heart says. Your heart will tell you, your heart tells you that, okay, you have an accent, all right? You should care about what people think of your accent. Then because of that, now go back to your shell and don't consistently talk about what you do. That's what your heart will tell you, because your heart is emotional. But the mind will tell you that, okay, you care about what people think, that's fine. But don't you think that being in the same place that you are right now, not making your message to be known by people, not marketing your business, not actually being in that situation, the lifestyle that you want to be living, don't you think it's more detrimental than what people think? So it's like the mind tells you that, okay, look, like being in the same space, it's more problematic than what people think. So you follow the mind and not the heart. Okay? Yeah, that's it.
I love that. I get that question all the time. In fact, an extension of that question is, Pam, how do I change my accent? And I always say, no, you don't need to change your accent. You don't need to become somebody else. You don't need to become Pam or somebody else. No, you need to do you. What do you want to say to that, Bami? Yeah.
So the thing is, I personally feel that people with accents, right? You actually have more leverage than people with. I think everybody even has accent in the world. Let's be honest.
Yes.
There's British accent. There is American accent. But
that's right.
That's what makes us different. That's what makes you peculiar.
Unique. Yes.
And what makes you unique? And if you literally have accent, you already have like an edge above everyone else in the industry, because there's something distinctive about you. There's something different about you. So there's no point in trying to want to change your accent. Why would you want to change it? It makes no sense. Especially when you can literally create an amazing story from there. You can literally be vulnerable with people.
Yes.
You can literally create amazing success story from your accent. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's a mindset thing, isn't it? It's you seeing that accent as a value add, as opposed to it's taking something away from you. And what I always say is, we all have an audience. Whatever accent you have, whatever color of skin you are, however tall or not tall or slim or not slim or whatever it is, there is an audience waiting for you. Why would you delay your inevitable success? Because you're busy getting in your own way, right?
Crazy stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Bami, if people want to find you to say hello, where can they find you?
Instagram is the main thing. At the Bami _ THEBAMI _ on Instagram. And I feel if you also want to be able to, build a business attract, this type of clients that you want, I make content every day on Instagram that helps. So, you can check that out, and I'm always there.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I love that. Go ahead and say hi to Bami. Let Bami know that you found him on the Wake to Wealth show with me, your host, Pam Obasa. Bami, it's been wonderful having you. Thank you for bringing the gems, for bringing the value, and for having some very tough conversations with me that I know a lot of people are going to absolutely resonate with. So from one Nigerian to another, from a whole different part of the world, we both live in different, very, very different places, but understand each other on a very different level. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for the invite. Thank you for the invite, Pam. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you once again for joining me on this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And before you go, take a look at the pieces of content on the screen right now, where we walk you through various strategies to scale your business. So don't go away, jump into any of the cards on the screen right now.